Welcome back everybody to
Southside Boy Style.
Here at you again with another video. Quick little video today. Going to be doing some work on the 76. Going to be giving it an oil change because it needs an oil change. And going to be putting a new oil filter, new oil, you know, make sure it's all running good, running fine. She's been giving me some hesitation lately, the engine. So guys, to try to fix the hesitation, this is what I've been putting in it. It cleans injectors, cleans carb jets, stabilizes fuels, control moisture in fuels, quiet noisy lifters, cleans deposit, adds lubricant to fuel, lube upper cylinders. I mean, this is the stuff, man. Seafoam, okay? Auto marine fleet. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, boat engines, everything. And since I've been using this, it's been running beautiful, running really good. So every time I put gas in it, I just add a little bit of this in with the gas. Way to go. So it's doing its thing. It's cleaning the carb, it's cleaning all that. It's doing everything it's supposed to do. I've been having a little bit of downshifting hesitation in the trans, so coming from first gear. And what I'm suspecting is, it's nothing serious, it's only in first gear. What I'm suspecting is it's probably the modulator on the side of the transmission. What usually happens is the hose coming from the modulator up usually gets old and cracked, and that's usually normally 9 times out of 10 what's happening. The transmission's working perfect, there's nothing wrong with the trans fluid, nice bright red, it doesn't smell, everything's fine like that. But in these old cars, I'm used to it from when I was younger, it's usually always the modulator valve itself, or else it's in the line going up through. But I'm suspecting that if I replace the line, put another line on it, I'm thinking it'll be okay. But it's not really an issue anyway, so it's not something I'm really worried about. Now, some of you all that live in my hometown, you guys have been actually seeing this car out around lately. You've been seeing this car driving around. And you know, I appreciate it. You guys have stopped and talked and looked at it and said it's pretty cool looking and seems to be everywhere I go in my hometown. I usually draw attention and people come around and look at the car and check it out. Well, to me it makes me feel good. I put a lot of work into this old thing. And of course there's some people that say why, but you know what? Who cares about those people? I don't. I did this, I built it, it works. And to the people that seen this car around lately, obviously now I have it all licensed and insured and on the road properly. I would not drive it around illegally. That's not something I do. So it's completely licensed and insured. And I'm very happy with that because I get to wake up in the mornings and take it for a little drive. I don't drive it very much. Usually when I get a chance, I'll take it just for a little boot around my town. And but yeah, it's completely on the road now. And you guys all remember the insides of the car. I still haven't fixed this gauge, so it's something I still got to fix. Is the oil pressure gauge? It's stuck, it doesn't work. But my alt temp, or sorry, my volt meter is working perfect. My water pressure meter is working perfect. All that's fine. Everything's working, so all that's pretty good. So guys, you hear me preach about the Shell Rotella 1540. I said put that in all engines, especially older engines. I still stick with that. I put that in everything. But today, I'm going with the actual oil that is recommended for this car, which is the 10W30. That's why I'm putting in it. Now this specific inline 6 250 requires one of these, which is 5 liters. So normally you got this one and a quart, but this one only calls for the one. And I picked up a new oil filter from CarQuest. So that's what I'm going to be putting in it. New oil filter, new oil. And I'm going to be putting some oil stabilizer in with that. You know, that's me, right? You know, I want to keep that engine alive. I mean, it got to work perfect. There's an American flag on it, right? So come on. It got to work 100%. American flag? Man, they don't lie. Americans don't lie. Okay. So this is going to be her snack for today. So her breakfast, dinner, and supper is going to be oil filter, oil, and the oil stabilizer. That's what's going in this today. Now I'm not putting all of this one. I'm just going to probably put a quarter of the bottle, and that'll be fine. But guys, that's what's going in it. Okay, so guys, I'm all set up here to loosen this bolt. Let's hope this goes off without an itch, because sometimes these can cause some trouble. I gotten. Because I don't know when the last time the oil was changed in this car. Now guys, let's see if I get this all over myself. Look at that. Oh, that oil is black. That's some black oil, guys. It definitely needs oil change, but I'm not seeing any, there's no metal shavings in it or nothing like that. Everything seems fine, but it needed an oil change really bad, guys. I'm going to tell you, it needed oil change really bad. It's completely black, but it has good lubricant in it. I'm not feeling any metal shavings or nothing like that. Everything seems fine on that end of it. So let's let that drain. Now I got to get that oil filter off, guys, right there. Mr. Oil Filter. So sometimes, guys, you got to get a little bit ingenuitive, I'm going to call it, because this oil filter doesn't want to come off. Now I can reach him from the top here. He's right there. I can reach him from the top. So what I'm going to do is, so guys, what I'm going to do, and this is something, this isn't a last resort, okay? Trust me, because you have to go right through this oil filter. So guys, this is a last resort move, what I'm about to do. So he's kind of seized on. So I'm going to do the old drive the screwdriver right through it. Trick. And see if I can't free him up that way. If I can get him to go through. There we go. And look, see guys, I already got it freed up a bit. As you can see, now it's just a matter of getting him twisted off. Now guys, that's always a last resort, okay? That's a last resort. Nothing I had was taking that off. So let's get a rag here now. Okay, a couple of turns. Now, the benefit of having the hole there, it actually drains the rest of the oil loop from the filter, which is pretty cool. But yeah, guys, that's a last resort. Driver screwdriver right through the filter if he's seized onto the engine. And you know, if you do it right, don't go up too far. Do it right on the end so you're not hurting nothing. And that'll get it. Maybe the last guy who gave this an oil change didn't put oil around the seal, and well, what happens is it seizes. So that's the old oil filter. Now guys, another thing you want to do, always make sure that you do this. Dab your finger inside the oil, and you want to make sure to grease this ring around, okay? I'm just dabbing my finger inside the oil can, and this way you saw what happened when I had to take the screwdriver and drive it right through the filter. Well, next time I won't have to do that anymore, okay? Now, another thing I'm going to do, guys, and this is a good thing too. So guys, also, you want to write the date. For me, it's September 3, 23. See, now the date is written on it, so I know when the oil was changed last. Now, also, it's good to put some oil inside the filter, which I'm also going to do. Just a little bit. I can't fill it up because if I fill it up, it's just going to run out and drain out in the oil pan. Okay, now guys, we're going to put them back on. And another thing, guys, when you take off your old oil filter, always double check and make sure that the seal didn't stick on to the engine side. So I have them put back on now. Everything looks good. Put this rag down. You know, guys, a little more than and tight is what these go. That's good. Wipe off any excess oil, so that's the oil filter on. Now we're going to get our nut. Make sure everything's good there. And we're going to put them back up in. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm having trouble with the camera here now. Get in the position. Okay. Get the ratchet. And let's get it tightened. Give it a nice little double, triple check on the tightening. We're going to take our rag, wipe anything that would have come on off. Okay guys, time to put that oil back in the car. Actually, I'm gonna use a different funnel. When I'm using funnel, guys, I always like to take a rag and just put that inside. I don't want no dirt or anything going into anything. So I like to just clean it a little bit, just to make sure there's no dirt or debris. Now we're going to pour most of this in. Then we're going to add the oil stabilizer in with this because that stuff's hard to pour out. Funnel makes it a little bit more difficult. Now we're going to put this. I'm going to add some of this. I was going to put it in with oil, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to add some of this inside. Guys, this is good stuff. And that's all. I put a quarter of the bottle. That's what I usually add. And that's enough of that. Let that drain down. It's very slow. Doesn't like to go very fast. Now we'll check her all out, make sure everything's fine. Kind of on her back, so I'm not getting the exact right reading, but she's on the full mark, right on the full mark. And this oil, guys, now the oil is nice and clear, so we'll give her a little start now. Let her run the oil through herself. Now guys, off camera I retightened that filter. I put the rag over the device that takes it off and got a good grip and put a nice few turns on it, so that's fine. So let's start her up and let her run for a bit. She's a little cold. She's coming around now. And there you have it. Okay guys, thanks for watching. It's done. Nice oil change. New filter, oil stabilizer, everything is in it now, looking good. We started it up, she working fine. Everything's good. So let's close the hood. And oh, next thing guys, now this is for the people that live in my town. If you don't live in my town, you know, sorry. But guys, when you see me coming at you and I'm driving the Nova, make sure you look at the sign, because you can see me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You can see me on all those platforms. That's for all the people that see me in town. And guys, I'm gonna put away all my stuff. Oh, I want to say one thing, guys. So I took that wing off. I didn't want it on the car. I felt it looked silly. It's a nice wing, it's a good wing, but I decided to not run with it on. The car looks nice without it. It was a silly idea I had. So this wing is actually on Facebook Marketplace for sale. So if anybody wants to pick this wing up for 120 bucks, go at it. Here it is now, September the 3rd. So just letting you know guys, September the 3rd, 2023. But this wing is up for sale if anybody wants it. And like I said, it's a cool wing. All you're seeing here is just dirt and dust from where we're sitting in the garage. But yeah, it's a cool wing. It's 53 and 5/8 wide, 53 inches 5/8 wide. That's what the wing is. Fully adjustable on its brackets. Nice little wing, anybody wants it. I'm giving it away for steal of a deal. 120 bucks, takes it. And that's on Facebook Marketplace. So guys, that's the end of this video. I'll be seeing you all on the next one. Don't forget to give me a like over there, a subscribe over there. And guys, don't forget also you can check out my merch, okay? You can see my merch. Just go down there, you can check it out. Purchase anything. Some of you guys been buying stuff, I appreciate that. That's perfect. So guys,
Southside Boystyle is